We just got done devouring some awesome Toppers pizza.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
That's
it was so
that's
good.
a local thing. You can only get that here in Milwaukee.
I know, I'm sad. I might have to have it flown in
You
or
had the
something.
Topper sticks, didn't you?
Yes, I had the Topper sticks. My manager had the macaroni pizza.
He was a little freaked out by it. He's like, I've never seen this
I
before. I don't even know if I want to
either.
eat it.
I hadn't either, and I was like, I'm gonna get him this piece because he said whatever I got, and I was thinking about it, and then I was like, no, I probably will pass out. So I gave it to him. He really liked it. It was delicious. Cell phones, completely unprofessional.
Jeez, yes, your alarm's going off. I don't know.
You're supposed to be awake at 12:49.
So I can continue with this interview. Sorry, guys. So anyway, we're eating the Topper sticks.
Yes.
So you've been on the road for a while, though, right?
I was in LA. Yeah, actually, because I've been, basically reintroducing myself again. It's been a minute since my last album, so I've been flying back and forth to all different places. So I was in LA for 3 days, and now I'm back on the road for a couple weeks.
How hard is that, though? Like, you look great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I should start this in. And you had the weight loss thing.
Thank you.
How hard is that when you go on the road and you got radio stations giving you
and
pizza?
they give you pizza parties.
How hard is that to stay disciplined and be like, okay, I'm gonna eat right today? Or
the good thing was I had a little bit of. I'm a breakfast person, so I love to eat breakfast. So I had something before I got here, but then I saw the pizza and she was like, you have to try it. And I was like, okay, why not? So I don't deprive myself. I just know I have to work a little bit harder at the gym later.
That's a good way to be, though.
Or, the other choices I have to make during the day. Like, hey, it'll probably be a salad instead of a burger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love food. I love food. It's meant to be enjoyed. So
eat it.
Yeah. So eat it.
You got the new single out, Double Tap with 2 Chainz. Or
yep.
2 Chainz.
True.
And it's a song about, basically, how I took it was, if you're trying to holler at Jordin Sparks, you better not be double tapping other hoes, right?
Oh my God.
Is that what it's basically about?
The funny thing about this song is there's so many different ways that you can take it. How I heard it was essentially me, the girl in the song, is saying, I know that you like me. I know you stalk my page because I've heard it. And I bet you're not going to double tap my picture. Like, I bet you're not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Or you can take it in the way, I bet you're not going to double tap that picture in front of me. I'm watching you. You're not going to double tap her picture.
Well, there's no real way to check up on your man to see if he's been double tapping other pictures. It's not like Facebook where you can see he likes this.
Unless you have their phone, because then you go to the whole photos that I've liked section and you can see it.
Yes.
But yeah, it's weird. I'm like, Instagram was very sneaky with that. They were very sneaky.
I hate the double tap feature on Instagram. So let me tell you a story.
Okay.
It was
Did it happen to you?
A few nights
you
ago.
accidentally double tapped,
yes,
you?
all the time because you're scrolling. And I was deep into the stalker.
63 weeks ago?
I was 82 weeks deep.
Oh my gosh,
and
no.
I moved my thumb the wrong way and it accidentally double tapped. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
And then do you do that? Do you get super deep in someone's Instagram and before you know it, you're 2 years ago?
Okay, so I have, but I don't really look at guys' pictures like that. I follow a lot of fashion and makeup, and there are some girl makeup artists that I follow that. I guess it would be weird if I liked a picture from 45 weeks ago, but it has happened.
But it'd be cool for them. They'd be like, oh, Jordin Sparks been creeping me.
But because of how your finger moves. So what I've learned is I look at it like this and I go like this with my finger.
Ooh,
I don't go like this because that taps.
You're not actually
motion,
on
so I go
the picture. You're kind of on the side of it.
Yeah, so I go like this because I don't ever want to do it. And that's the other way you can take double tap as well. You get that anxiety when you're on the page and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just double tapped that picture. But at the same time, you can unlike it, but they're not going to get a notification that tells you that you unliked their picture.
Right.
They're only going to know that you liked it. So
that's true.
Watch out when you're double tapping.
I got to ask about a picture that you posted the other day.
Yes, which
Sage
picture?
the Gemini.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Now, there's some rumors that you're dating him. Are you dating?
No. Okay, so I played one of the songs for you. His part wasn't on it, but we worked together in the studio. I really wanted to do features with people that I was a fan of, and 2 Chainz was so awesome. I was so excited to get him on one of my songs. He's so funny and crazy. I was just like, he has to be on it. And then with Sage, I've been a song of his song Red Nose forever.
Right.
I love the song. And when we got in the studio together, he's just really funny.
But why was his
cool.
shirt off in the studio?
He's working. No, we weren't in the studio. We were at the gym.
Okay, but you knew
that would have been weird.
But you knew when you posted it, you're like, you knew there was gonna pop.
Anybody I take a picture with that's not my brother or my dad, people are gonna assume that I'm dating. But hey, listen, I'm open. Who knows?
I think you were trolling the internet a bit there.
Who knows? Who knows?
But
it's also all fun and games, you know, too.
Right.
We were both sitting there should we post this picture? Because it's gonna
go.
You
knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna go one way or the other, and then it was just why not? So we did it, and it's actually funny to see what people say. Half of the comments are wanting to fight me. The other half are girls really sad, and the other half are people rooting for us. So it's like, it's really funny to see. But he's a really cool person. You should follow him on Instagram. He's hilarious.
I'll do that.
Hilarious. Don't double tap his pictures from 83 weeks ago, though. That would be awkward.
That'd be super weird.
Yes.
Now, you said, I think it was a few months ago, so I don't know if this is true, that you quit drinking.
I did.
Are you still on that?
Yep, still.
You better get out of Milwaukee now, though. That's
really?
what we do here.
Oh my gosh, that's what the driver said last night. He's like, yeah, we got bars everywhere. And then
I think we have more bars here per capita than like any other city in America.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah,
and then we were driving downtown, and this guy had obviously been at the bar because he was backing up, and he saw us and just kept backing up. And we were just like, he probably should not be driving right now. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, no, we were trying to make New Year's resolutions because everybody does something new for the year. And I was just like, okay, usually people don't keep their resolutions. So what I was trying to do was make like a New Year's promise. Like, I'm going to stay on the right track. I'm going to like what I've been doing, basically. Like, I'm going to stay where I am because I feel really good at what I'm doing. And then I was like, you know what? I guess I could give up drinking. I don't really need that. I have a good time no matter where I go anyway, so I don't really need it. And so I started to see if I could do it, and now it's been. Do
you think this is gonna be something that'll be long term, or?
Yeah, I think so. I never really drank before.
Wasn't your thing anyway?
Yeah, I was never a really big drinker anyway. So I was just like, let me see if I can do it, and it's been really nice. You can always get stuff that kind of tastes like it. Like I get club soda with some pineapple. You know, it's good.
Right. Turn up.
Yeah, turn up. Exactly.
Turn up with that pineapple.
But I mean, my friends and stuff, literally, like if I have a club appearance, because I still ask for bottles because my friends come. You know,
you're out with your friends and everybody's having a good time, and
I'm good. I'm like, just give me a bottle of water. I'm okay. Yeah.
Now you've been watching Empire, haven't you?
Yes. Wait, don't say anything. I can't talk about it.
I haven't seen the finale yet.
Okay,
so.
I can't talk about it because I watched like the first 3 episodes and then I had to start traveling. So I haven't, they're all taped.
I just saw that you tweeted the other day that you wanted to get on season 2.
I want to be on it so
I think a lot of people do. Like that's going to be a good thing for the show that all these artists like really want to be on it.
Yes. Well, and I think it's nice to actually have something like that, because I can't think of any other shows really besides Glee where they had, musical acts could come on and, either have a part or sing a song or whatever it is. And at the same time, Glee is ending. So it's like, okay, where can artists get on the show and actually be able to perform without it being like crazy?
I've always wondered from an artist perspective, is that show...
Which one?
Like Empire, is that a good representation of the industry side of things, the business side of things, do you think?
I have not dealt with it that crazily.
Especially I thought of this with you, especially that when Hakeem was getting with his first girl or whatever, and they were like, I think I want to keep these two together. Was that ever a thing with you and Jason where it was like the label or management was like, you guys need to be out here in the public so people can take pictures of you?
Although, you know what, it was crazy because a lot of people thought that that's what it was because we are 2 artists, but no, we were genuinely really into each other. And then it was like when we felt comfortable to be on a carpet was when we started, and then everybody was like, you guys should come to all the carpets, so we were everywhere together, but no, that wasn't a label thing. But I do know that it does happen. Sometimes it does happen like that. I won't name names.
With the breakup, was the label like weird about things, or they like just do whatever you got to do, you can talk about whatever? No,
I mean it wasn't really the label because I didn't have any music or anything, so like even then, I do know sometimes they're like, okay, well, this is going to be great because you can promote X, Y, and Z. I don't know what Jason's side did, but for me, I was like, I'm not talking about this right now.
Right.
I'm too emotional. I can't talk about this right now. I'll say something I don't mean. I'll say something I'll regret. So I was just like, I'm just focused on the movie I have to promote. And yes, it happened. Let's move on. But now I can talk about it because I'm just like,
yeah, of course. And now that that's happened, you've been through that. Do you see yourself ever dating another celebrity or artist again? Does that matter at all?
The crazy thing is, I'm open, right? Like, I think whoever is going to come into my life is going to come into my life. What they do as their job is just, that's going to be what happens. But I've been doing this since I was 16, and the people that I meet and where I go and who I'm around are either athletes, artists, musicians, dancers.
So the odds are in that favor.
Yeah.
It's like it's bound to happen.
The odds are most likely it's going to be somebody that I know, a producer, a manager, whatever. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I think I can't let it scare me or inhibit me because just
like
because
you said earlier
that
this experience was something that could better yourself in the future, and you're not mad about that.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like I've grown so much. How long has it been? What was it, September? What are we in, March?
Yeah, so like 6 months maybe.
Dang. Yeah. So half a year. It's been over half a year
been a while.
already. Yeah. So I'm like, I feel really good. But I mean, in the next relationship, I feel like, okay, I'm about to get on a soapbox. When it comes to love, I feel like you kind of have to dive in head first when it comes to things like that, because you never know what's going to happen. You either take the risk or you don't. There's no in between. You either are going to do it or you're not.
Right.
And for me, I know that I dove in head first. I was like, okay, we were head over heels into each other, in love with each other. And, you know, sometimes people grow apart and sometimes things don't work. Whatever. Right. That's fine. But I feel like now, I'm not scared, but I am more cautious for sure. I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open and definitely like, okay, well, do I like this person because they're going to compliment me in a way that's going to, you know, better me? Or do I like them because they're complimenting me?
Yeah.
So it's compliment versus compliment. So do I like them because they say that I'm cute and that I'm pretty? Or do I like them because this is actually going to be a good thing? So, you know, I'm just... You know, I'm being better about it.
Do you think that's intimidating for the next guy? Like, he's got to follow this long relationship that was very public, and now that you have a little bit of a guard up, right? Do you think that it's going to be intimidating?
I think it was going to be intimidating anyway for anybody because of what I do. Right. Like, I love my job. I grew up in a football family, so I know lots of people. I know lots of athletes, and sometimes that can be intimidating for somebody coming in. Like, that's your friend? Like, yeah. Friend. That is my friend. Like, friend. You don't have to worry. So there's different things like that. And also because I like, you can see as I'm sitting across from you, I speak my mind. Like, I know things that I want. I know what I don't want. So I think sometimes the view or the way I can come across can be a little intimidating. And I know that, but hopefully I'll be able to find somebody who can handle it. Yeah. Switching gears, we heard a little bit of the album today. Yes. Sounds good. It's very different for you. Like, when I hear Jordin Sparks' name, I think, you know, Battlefield and these ballads and stuff. Yeah. You don't think of club bangers, but that's what I heard today. There was like half the album is like, I had the face. I was like, right, stank face. Thank you. That's good. Face. That's good. It's very, very different for you. It is. Like I said, it's been 6 years since my last personal project. And where people did see me was Battlefield, which is a huge power ballad, and then SOS, which was like dance music. So for people that are now hearing me again without like really following me for the past couple of years, it's going to seem like, whoa, where is she going with this? But for me, it's what I grew up on. I grew up on stuff that's like, you know, a little bit more rhythmic, a little bit more bass heavy. So I like to call this new music pretty music with a bump to it. Right. So I'm not leaving the pop field completely because I feel like a lot of it can be played on both. I just kind of want to expand. And like I said earlier, you know, it's about just having the new music out for me and just being able to finally sing some new material and see my fans and get, you know, I just wanted to be a storyteller since I was little. I just want to, you know, sing songs that can touch people, make them feel something, whether it's like really happy or silly or sad or whatever it is, to be able to touch them and to tell stories. So hopefully I've been able to do that. Yeah, the songs sound very personal, so. Yeah, thank you. Except Double Tap is really fun and silly. Double Tap's just fun, yeah. I'm in a really fun place where I just want to have fun. So like, am I literally double tapping hoes? No. No. But it's fun to sing about this song, and it's so relevant to now. That means liking pictures for those that aren't on Instagram. Double tapping hoes is not what it meant 5 years ago. Yeah. It's not literal, guys. It's the hoe equals a picture, not a person. So let's just. Jordin, thanks for joining us. Why don't you go ahead and introduce your new song, Double Tap? Yeah, okay. Hey, guys, it's me, and because you just listened to me talk all day. And this is my new single, Double Tap, featuring 2 Chainz. I hope you like it.